Well, it has been over a month since we started this series, but finally we are getting to one of the most important places in the game, Geo. And the mission that we're going to do here today is among the first that you can access here. Oh, hey, it's Salamander Day, whatever that means. And you can just circle all around this town and go tons of places, but this is the first one you have to do here. So this is why we've held off for so long. Typically, this is the first Gilbert mission people end up doing, but because we did things in a different order, it ends up being our second. Both of our missions today are going to be Gilbert missions. And he has given up trying to nab a siren, apparently. He's made his way. He's graduated to Medusas now. Basilisk, my bad. Not Medusa. Oh, he's feeling some preliminary petrification, alright. What was this game rated again? Oh, lordy. Oh, but this is what we get to help with today. This isn't much of a mission, really. There's no boss, anyway. Yeah. I'll sure help her out, seeing as she's a teacher and all. So here we are. Gilbert. Screw Amour. I love how all these missions start with Gilbert. Gives them kind of a pulpy feel. Yeah, that's me. Right, absolutely. It's on my driver's license and everything at this point. Well, that sounds good. All we gotta do is convince all these kids that they need to be in school. Some take more convincing than others, but we're gonna run around and try to get these kids to go back to school one by one by getting them to by saying the thing that they want to hear. What were you born for then? Well, I guess that's as good a reason as any, and you know it's the law and everything. Yeah, just do what you want. See how far that gets you in life. Oh, well, that's a noble cause. Oh, well, we said what he wanted here, too. There's at least one other kid roaming around here. I heard. Maybe. I don't know. Yep, part of that liberal arts education and all. Aw, you can learn. You're right. Yeah, I guess so. I really don't know what you're on about. I never went to the Academy of Magic. I dropped out of high school. Not me personally, I didn't. I'm in character, see? You are totally right. Preach on, brother man. Yeah, that must suck a lot. Okay, now you're saying the same things over again, but, yeah, just go to school. I'm tired of talking to you. Yeah, see, exactly. Alright, yeah, go back to school, kids. Alright, so we've gotten all three of them to go back to school, so we're doing pretty good so far, actually. On this fine, sunny salamander day. More kids hanging around? You, go to school. I don't care if you hate school. I hate school, too. Yeah, see? If we're all in it together, strength in numbers, buddy. Yeah, well, I don't know. That's both of these answers are right, but let's see. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Well, I see why you do it then. Yeah, okay, back to school with you. Now we're gonna walk into all these buildings, and we gotta hunt down all these buildings and see who resides in there. Yes, of course I'm listening. Ah, go back to school, you little bugger. Yeah, maybe you'll learn how to better your superiors there. Yeah, it sure does. Oh, he must be the one that we have to talk to everybody else in order to convince him. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Browncoat. But you're all just kind of crammed together. No, you are not bad. Yeah, there you go. That's good. Hey, Tipo, how's it going? Hey, you bloody whale-type cup thing. Oh, okay, hey, comrade, hey. See if there's kids hanging out in the cafe. Well, of course there's kids hanging out in the cafe. Yeah, it is boring. Hey, you tricked me. I'm sick of you picking on me. Reverse psychology, you little bastard. No, I didn't ask for your life story, kid. Well, that's pretty sweet. Can I have it? Awesome. Oh! Your dad should have written it down. That helps me remember things. Ew. Ugh! Did not ask for any of this, by the way. So, I assume you're going back to school after all that ranty falderall? So, yeah. Sounds like a plan. Anybody upstairs? Tipo! Oh, there's lots of Tipos around here. Tipo! It's a Tipo party! Alright, nobody else in here to talk to. Convinced all those guys to go to school? Anybody in the jewelry store? Nope, just Alexandria, I think. Alexandra? It's not Alexander, that's a boy name. You, go back. Oh yeah, I already talked to you. Well, carry on then. Let's go this way. Anybody hanging out in the lot? Well, this is just kind of a giant circle back here. Perhaps if I go right here, maybe? Nope, just right back to where I was. And, okay, yeah, the library is up here, I do believe. But tons of kids in the foyer still to talk to. Get off of my lawn. Oh, wait, you really are old. Well, stick with it then. I guess that's the right thing to say. Yeah, there you go. Yep, right on. You. But you can make it fun. Yeah, there you go. That's the spirit. Always good to have a plan B. Alright, anybody? Hey, you. What are you doing just loitering in the hallway? Oops. Well, good. I'm glad you like school. Well, I assume that means he's going back. Anybody hanging around in the offices that we need to know about? You need to search everywhere. Oh, hey, Mephiance. You're a teacher here, too. I remember that from past missions and details and stuff. Anybody down in the library? Ah, kids in the library. That's good. Well, that's a good reason to go to school, too. Well, if you're with the flow, though, you can hang out with your friends. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, right on, brother. You, get back to school. Your handle? If you're not a mage, I guess you'll major in CB radio. Is that it? Yes, I can. Alright. But if I concentrate on your green wiggly, then they arrest me and I go to jail. Let's see. I saw nothing. Well, that's no good. Oh, Lord, am I really gonna have to go through this again? Yes, I can see the green wiggly. La-di-da. Yes, that's you. I see a Dave Matthews song. Yeah! Woohoo! Alright. Yeah, I sure did. Oh, absolutely. Aww, F you, little kid. Man, you're a hard one. Yeah, okay, that's good. I didn't want to have to do this a billion times over again. Hey, Ugo, what's up with you? So I guess we've talked to... Well, no, I don't know if that's quite true yet. We haven't talked to every kid, have we? Surely there are some still hanging out in the classroom? Hey, baby. I like the green hair. It's a good look for you. Anything upstairs that I need to know about? Well, we'll ignore you for now. Let's let y'all get back to your studies. That's I guess true. Yeah, little anime fall over in frustration. Oh yeah. Hello. Well, it's good. I don't have to convince you to go back to school. You are doing just fine. So I think I've talked to everybody in town. So at this point, we need to go back to the item shop and talk to the one kid who wasn't convinced by anybody. He's the one you have to talk to last. That's really the only snag in this mission that keeps you from doing it right or getting it done just really quickly. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, alright, well, did it then. Excellent. Instead of this crap that you're peddling. Well, Gilbert was not very involved in this Gilbert mission, so I'm a little disappointed. I want my money back. I would play a whole damn game of Gilbert missions. Yes, do it. Do it to it. Another typo. Man, they got lazy late in the game. But yeah, that's it for School Amour. We'll come back in a minute because that's hardly the last we've seen of Mr. Gilbert. Don't you worry about him too much. He got hot? Alright, now for the last Gilbert mission. Hey, Gilbert, we'll be seeing you again very shortly because apparently a lot can happen between the time we enter town and the time we get to the Palace of Arts, which is not where we wanted. That's not where we wanted to go just now. Here we go. We want to go right up here to this big old place, Kremlin-looking joint in the middle of town. Right out here to the courtyard. And inside we go. This is Christie, and hey, look who it is over to the right. Well, it's a very nice place you have there. I am the palace steward. Hello, Sadovi. Nice to see you again without those two dummies in tow. And there is Gilbert right down there. Listen to him talk a little bit, and that's going to start our third mission, Gilbert, Resume for Love, which is a very funky sounding title. Oh, that's no good. Very funky sounding title, but this mission doesn't really get the funk on that well. In fact, we're going to be schlepping around to a lot of places that are not necessarily fun to go to. This one really runs you around a lot. There we go. Resume for Love. This is going to be the last of those particular types of missions. Aw, poor guy. Well, now let's go upstairs and see how Gilbert ended up down here in the first place. I mean, we know Niccolo sold him to Christie, but what's going on? Acquired this horse statue. Be careful, he's a road-bailing horsey. So we're going to go out now, and this is one of those missions that's really kind of tough if you don't have a guide to help you, because you would have no idea whatsoever where to go after this. But the destination we have in mind is the Ulcan Mines. That's going to kick-start this one and get us going the way we need to go, because the Ulcan Mines are where we're going to find the takeaways for the statue. So to keep this mission going, it's going to be contingent upon talking to Roger. Anytime you want to talk to Roger, you want to take the Dudbear Express and go over and read his book of poetry. If you read it, he'll know you're snooping on him. Doesn't quite have the hang of rhyme or meter yet. Maybe he's a modernist, though. Who am I to say? I'm no literary critic. Maybe Roger's onto something with that poem. And so he steals his book, and then he'll just kind of hang around now that he's here. You want to talk to him? Yes, we know who you are, Roger. And now after this little talk, that's going to get us kicked out of the caves, but we are going to re-enter and come right back to this very spot. Perhaps a horsey that'll stop collapsing walls? And here we go, leaving only to re-enter immediately. So here we go, we just gotta repeat this whole rigmarole over again, get taken by the Dudbear Express again, read the book of poetry again, read the same poem again, read it again. This time don't laugh at the poem because jokes aren't funny twice, generally. Well, sorry, but it's the only way to get you to come in here so I can talk to you. There we go. Now we are going to have to go find that horse statue. I'm not going to move it because there's no way it can be moved right now. It's pretty dang heavy. But we have to go explore the mines now and find that statue. Okay, well, it's not too far a trek. This is actually the room north of the save statue. But we're going to come up here because we are very near Gilbert. And this little segment right here is going to prove that even the abandoned rooms in the Ulcan mines sometimes have a purpose. We're going to go up to this little room crowded in the middle of nowhere and hear Gilbert's thoughts once more. Well, that's certainly one way to put it. Wow! Wow! Dude gets around. And here I thought he was the one gal type. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna say the same thing over and over again, but he mentioned Monique first, so that's obviously an important name, so off to Lumina we go to see what she knows about the situation. Well, I'm already tired of running around, but we still have a few more places to go after this, so let's not rest on our laurels just yet. We need to head up to the lamp shop and talk to Monique. Because surely she knows about Gilbert's comings and goings, right? That is in fact true. Yes, I can corroborate this rumor. Well, a friend in need is a friend indeed, Monique. We ought to follow her to the beach, because I don't like her attitude. All I gotta say is thank God for Boinker. This would be pretty much unbearable. As it is, the return trip already has me looking at my watch, rolling my eyes. But now we just have a few scenes to watch. Or one scene, but it's fairly long. I don't know why I broke it up into a few scenes in my head. There we go. There's the Spirit L. Well, if you thought you should help him, then why'd you run off to the beach? Well, one of them did do it to him, so they would know. That's actually kind of a good idea. Oh, what do you want, man-hater? I know all, I hear all, I see all in my bubble. Because you talk so loud in the booth behind me in the restaurant. Freaking shriek laughers. Only hate him a little bit. She's right there. She can hear you. Whoa. Whoa, hey. Hey, little mermaid. I think I'm about to snark blat your dingle hopper if you don't cut out that talk. Yeah, good to see her off the scene. And yet, she feels a slight twinge of guilt for the way she acts. Even Flamesh the mermaid bitch is helpful sometimes. Okay, this is very important. You have to know this. So, Monique is going to be relying on us for this spell. She's going to help Monique, but only this one time, and she's not going to repeat herself. And if you need to know these words, it's best to write them down, because you're going to be relied upon to know these words yourself when you go back to the Ulcan mines to cast it. You got all that? Well, I've got it down, so don't worry. Well, too bad. You should have had pen and paper ready, stupids. Don't you know anything about adventure games? Come on. No, I think you got that mixed up. She's a harsh girl, but she can be so kind sometimes. Well, alright. I guess she decided to be a true friend after all. Well, see you later, Elle. Have fun singing. It's back to the mines with me. Alright, now recall this time you don't want to take the Dudbear Express because it's just much easier to get to the abandoned room by walking. It's not very far from the entrance and the fights are really easy. See, watch it. Man, I almost call this place the Mindus Ruins. Those Vulcan mines being that close to your house. Very nice. Make things very easy for this mission. And we're going to run into a couple more of those guys, but it won't be too much of a bother since we can apparently kill them with 3 square hits. Just 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. A fair bit of experience. Not as much as at Medora Beach, but I'll take it. And remember, the abandoned room is just right up the way here. Now we are going to have to help Monique with the spell. Aww. Just friends. But hey, if it means not being encased in stone, then I'd say just friends is quite alright with him. Okay, Monique is going to fumble her way through this speech, and we are going to have to help her out. Heavens bless thee, and yes, it's the first choice here, earth with life, life-giving, showers of rain. Very good, you got that first sentence down. 1 down, 2 to go. And I believe it's going to be the second one here. Yep. Line. Mother Earth fill. You got it. You're going good. There you go. Know the, truth that. Know the... Some of these are kind of funny, but not till you get to the end. The funniest one is at the end there. The ultimate tower of birthday cake. Ah, crap! No, it's the first one. Of energy for all. And that D encases Gilbert and wins you the mission. And that's going to be the last we see of Gilbert as the main focus of any of our missions. That was quite a fun little triad there. I don't know what to say, but except I'm getting a boner from your hug, brah! No, what I said sounded like the Gilbert I know. But yay! Nobody's encased in stone anymore, and that's it for the Gilbert missions. Join us tomorrow for... What's coming up next? What is coming up next, in fact? Oh, God. Oh, God. Some Niccolo missions. Okay, cool. Alright. Another character we haven't focused on in a while, then. The lamp.